Another type of account that you should know is the intangible assets. First of all, what are intangible assets? Intangible assets are assets that we cannot see, touch, and sense. They don't have any physical presence. Some examples of intangible assets are the company's intellectual property, such as copyrights, patents, brand name, and so on. When you research about businesses to invest in, you may find some businesses that don't have a lot of physical assets. Most value of the business comes from its intangible assets, such as its brand name. For example, Adidas. Even though it's a giant business, Adidas doesn't seem to have a lot of physical assets, like factories. That's because the business wants to cut costs and manufactures its products by outsourcing manufacturing companies from cheap labor countries. The most value of Adidas comes from its brand name. So, what can we learn from the intangible assets figure? If you find a business that has a large balance of intangible assets, that business may have a strong competitive advantage over its competitors. For example, there are 2 pairs of shoes, and you have to decide which one to buy. The former sold at $150, and it's from Adidas, and the latter sold at $50, and it's from some Chinese brand. Assume that both pairs of shoes have the same quality. So, which one will you buy? Most people will choose to buy the Adidas shoes even though the price is a lot higher. That's because Adidas has a strong brand image, which can help it gain the upper hand over its competitors. So considering the competitive advantage of the business that you're investing in is very important, and the easiest way to evaluate the company's competitive advantage is to look at its intangible assets figure. As you can see, once you understand the language of the business, you can help yourself avoid making wrong investment decisions. You've seen the potential problems of the business, so you can avoid investing your money in businesses that have the same problems, thereby minimizing the risk and reducing the chance of loss on investments.